happy day 3 of Summerween. If you're looking at my bookshelf back there and you're getting annoyed that the books are crooked, that's on my agenda to fix today. Sometimes my black cat Sherlock climbs up on the chair and just starts doing what he wants to the books. So it's a constant process of me having to fix the books, but that's the way things are this morning. I made a very nice hot coffee this morning. Sometimes in the summer, like, I have an aversion to hot coffee and it makes my stomach not feel good. But today it tastes like something I want. So on the agenda today, yes, it's Summerween, but I have other things to do. Fancy that, right? So first of all, I gotta put a nail back on this finger because I used Glamnetic nails for the first time. This is my second set of Glamnetic nails, and they just seem to fall off more than other nails I've used. I don't know if it's the glue or like the quality of the nail, or maybe I didn't do something right both times. But I really like Olive and June, and these just haven't stuck as good. I think I've like fixed 4 or 5 nails at this point, and I put them on 3 days ago. So I actually have an in-person book club today, which is really exciting. It is just about 5, sometimes 6 or 7 of us, but I haven't met the other people yet. And it's just a group of friends, and we have like a Discord, and we meet once a month to talk about a book that we've read. So last month was Shady Hollow, and y'all know how that went. The month before was Remarkably Bright Creatures. And then this month, the book is Swamp Story by Dave Barry. I'll put a picture of it right here. This book was wild, weird, chaotic, but like kind of charming at the same time. I gave it a 3.5 because I just didn't know I finished the book, and I was like, what did I just read? We're doing brunch over book club. So we got somebody making eggs, we got somebody making grits, we got somebody making biscuits and chocolate sauce. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm gonna go pick up a fruit tray. We've got mimosas. It's gonna be a great time. And then when I get home, I don't know what time it's gonna be. I'd like to go to the gym again. I'd like to go to the pool because it's closed on Mondays, but I don't know if it's gonna be, I don't know what time I'll be getting home, essentially is what I'm trying to say. And I need to start Pet Cemetery today, and I'm kind of scared about that. But I'll talk more about my thoughts on horror and Stephen King and me being a scaredy cat later. So let me finish off this coffee and my cute little I'd rather be reading mug, and I will check in with y'all later. I am not great at putting on fake nails, and my hands are always dry. So dry. So ignore that. But I've got a nail on with way too much extra glue, but it's on. Also just realized that there's no blue nail on this hand, and there's no yellow nail on this hand. So, oops. Quick little OOTD, and then I gotta go. I don't know why I felt like being patriotic today, but this shirt's really lightweight. So we got this red striped oversized shirt from Target. It's got a huge pocket, and then just jeans and some little sandals. Not a Halloween theme today since I'm going to book club, and yes, I need to dust this mirror. This is called Life with Cats. Hopefully this is focused because I took my glasses off so that the ring light wouldn't reflect in them. But by the way, guys, I fixed my ring light a couple of weeks ago. The like ring light and phone holder snapped off of the tripod, and I thought that it was just like a lost cause. But with sheer determination, nail glue, and some Scotch tape, we've at least fixed it for now. I foresee this not being a long-term solution, but for now, it's fixed. Book club started at 1, and I just got home, and it is 7:30. So that lets you know we had a really good time. Brunch was delicious. The discussion about Swamp Story was so good. And I am learning that if I'm surrounded by positivity and like positive conversation about a book that I rated mediocre or low, my opinion is bound to change. Something about discussion and hearing the positive points out of other people's mouths has a good effect on your mental state regarding things. So I think I'm bumping it to a 4. Wow, I'm bumping it to a 4. Swamp Story was a pretty good book. It was ridiculous and it was just pure humor, but it was pretty fun. Afterwards, we just stayed and chatted about ghost tours and experiences with people that we have in common and video games and all sorts of things. But I'm home now, and the next book on the agenda, I'm terrified of it, is Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I have never read a Stephen King book, and I have very limited experience in the horror genre. I don't like horror movies. I'll watch a thriller, but I won't watch like horror. Paranormal, gore, torture, that is just not what I like in my life. However, horror books I can get on board with a little bit easier because for the most part, I can control how far my brain is able to visualize things that occur. I know sometimes that's not true. Like if you're reading something super descriptive or unsettling or disturbing or graphic or scary, your brain can kind of run away with you. So I'm hoping I can keep the reins on my brain and not get too freaked out. I hear this is a really, really good book and a good pick for Stephen King though, and it deals a lot with grief and just deeper emotional matters than just the scary aspects of the book. So we're giving it a go. For the first time in Summerween, I'm not gonna finish this book in one day. Obviously it's 7:30 and I haven't even started it yet. So this is gonna be a multi-day read, and I am scared of it, but I also am looking forward to it in a weird way. The only other like pure horror book I have ever read was Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill, who is Stephen King's son. When I first ventured into just like adult books in general, I asked friends like what their favorite books were, what books I should read, and my best friend recommended Heart-Shaped Box, and that book was terrifying. There's a man in a fedora with blacked out eyes, and that image haunts me. But if you're looking for a good horror book and like an introductory horror book that's still really, really scary, I think I would recommend Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. But this is what's on the agenda tonight. I want to get into comfy clothes because I have been in these all day, and this is a comfortable outfit, but I just want my sweatpants and a big baggy t-shirt. That is what I want with my life right now. I'm not hungry right now. I might make dinner later. I might not. It's also too late for me to really go to the gym. So today's gonna be a rest day. We'll go back to the gym tomorrow. And yeah, let's get ready to read. Ladies and gentlemen, it is much later and I'm actually about to sit down and start reading Pet Sematary. I'm probably just going to read a couple of chapters tonight, but what I'll do is I'll come back after I've read however many chapters and kind of give you my thoughts on what I think of Stephen King's writing and the story so far. I'm really excited / scared to get into it. I've heard different things from different people, but I don't know that it's good that I've got my cats in the bed with me, but let's just dive in. Hi friends, it's 2 in the morning. I read Stephen King's introduction, and that is all I read because, oh my gosh, y'all, it's been a night. I realized that my washing machine was stuck on like the fill and the rinse and it wouldn't spin. And if you've been with me for a couple of months, you know that I am not about to call somebody to fix an appliance if I can learn how to fix it myself. So I started researching my washing machine, and I learned that the problem might be coming from either, I know Zelda, the drain hose or the drain pump. And sure enough, I just disassembled the back of my washing machine and took apart the pump and found a seamless bra in it. So now I get to put it back together. And I'll probably be going to sleep at like 4. We'll read Pet Sematary tomorrow. This is my own version of a horror movie right now. I cannot make this up. All right, this is just how y'all get to see me at 3 in the morning. I just took another shower and the washing machine is running. Cats are on my lap crying because they are ready for bed and no more reading is going to happen. So it was a day. It was a really, really good day until it wasn't. So if you watched all the way to the end today, why don't you leave me either an alligator for Swamp Story or your favorite brunch food? Okay, bye. See you in another one soon.